Hello everybody. Today we are going to discuss the fragmentation pattern for amines. In amines there are three categories. First is like alcohols. First is primary amine. Second is secondary amine, and third is tertiary amines. Okay. Now along with this, the fourth category is also present. That is known as a quaternary ammonium salt. Ammonium salts. Okay. But in today's lecture, we are going to stress only on the aliphatic amines. That is on these primary amines. In secondary and tertiary, next video will be on secondary and tertiary amines. So let us start with the primary amines. Amines having the formula that is equal to RNH2 with one more pair of electrons. Okay. Then R stands for any alkyl group. R stands for what? That is any alkyl group. For the fragmentation in amines, we have to study here. First, we have to convert this particular given compound given to you, that is to be in a molecular ion form. That is, we have to bombard it with a high-speed electrons volt energy with a liberation of 2 electrons. After liberation of 2 electrons, we have to either glue the alkyl group in such a way that is we get the required mass spectrum given to you. First of all, we will take the example of the aliphatic amine. Then we will draw here the mass spectrum pattern for a particular compound, and whatever the peaks present in that particular compound, we have to explain with the help of this fragmentation pattern. So let us study the first point, that is the primary amine. See here, we are taking the example of a ethylamine. Okay, what is the compound? Simple compound, that is ethylamine. What is the formula for ethylamine? That is here CH3 NH2. Okay, C2H5 NH2. Okay, now this C2H5 is again split as CH3, CH2 and here NH2. The first step is what? That is compound undergoing bombardment of electrons with high energy, that is 70 electron volt, to form the molecular ion. Okay, and next steps are according to the whatever the alkyl groups are presented here, which alkyl group we have to clue from the peak pattern that is given to you. So let us search the peak pattern of this compound given to you, that is here relative abundance or relative peak intensity. Okay, this is from 0, 80, 40, 60, 80 and 100. 60, 40 and 20. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Peaks are given to you here at the position. First peak is given to you, that is equal to 45. Equal to what? Position, that is equal to 45. Second peak is going to you here at 44. This is 44, this is 45. The last peak is given to you, that is a higher peak intensity, which is called as, this is a base peak. This is a base peak. That is the peak which means the highest peak intensity. We have to explain these three types of peaks. Before explaining these type of peaks, which are occur in the graph of relative abundance or peak intensity versus n by E or n by Z ratio on x-axis, first we have to calculate the molecular weight of this compound. What is the molecular weight of this compound? Here, again I am going to give you C is equal to how much? 12. Now N, no will come. 11 comes here, N is equal to what? That is equal to 14. And H is equal to what? Equal to 1. What is the molecular weight? And by one we have to calculate here. Number of carbon atoms are C is equal to 2. 12 into 2 is equal to 24. Our hydrogen, how many hydrogens? 5 hydrogens. 1 into 5 equal to 5. And here 1 into 5, 1, no? 2, 2 plus 7. 7 it is 7. And what about this? N is equal to 1. 1 into 4 is equal to 1. What is the total? 11 plus 4, 5. Here 2 plus 3 plus 5. Okay, that is the total molecular weight here comprises. Molecular weight is equal to what? 45. That is again we have to consider here whatever may be the molecular weight of this compound, that is its molecular peak ion after bombardment of electrons with this compound. So let us study how the fragmentation is formed here. In case of ethylamine, here CH3, CH2, NH2. Okay, two pairs of electrons here. MW is equal to what? What is the value? That is equal to 45. Okay. Now we have to bombard these electrons. Bombardment of electrons. Okay, 70 electron volt energy. Okay, what happens here? One of the electron pair in this of one electron is ejected out, permitting the bombardment of electrons, and two electrons are maybe formed. Okay, therefore there is formation of a molecular ion like this CH3, CH2, NH2, and here one positive charge. Okay, now here molecular peak ion at m by z ratio. What is the m by z ratio here? That is equal to here, again I am writing this 24 plus how many? 7 plus 40. That is equal to what? 31 plus 40. That is equal to 45. This first peak gives you the 45. This is come to the peak. Now, what is the next peak is given to you? That is here in this graph. That is equal to a 44. Now the question is arises, how the 44 peak is we are getting either from this or this. Here one substitution is made to clear that whatever will be the hydrogen species or proton you have to remove, it is removed from this carbon atom. Okay, not from this. These hydrogens are used in when, that is when there is a formation of or there is a facility of forming a McLafferty reagent. At that time you can use these hydrogens. But when you have to remove only one proton, at that time you have to use these types of compounds. So again here first fragmentation is like this, for that is minus H plus, okay, and H is equal to what? That is M by is equal to M minus 1. M minus 1 means what? 45 minus 1 equal to what? Remaining 44. M minus Z ratio is equal to 44. Now what is the remaining? Here we have to draw. Here we have to draw the structure as like this: CH, CH, NH2. Here. Okay. Now what of the electron of this bond formation? This bond requires how many electrons? That is equal to 2. One electron goes from here, one electron goes from here. This one electron and this positive charge, there is formation of this bond that is equal to a double bond. Okay, so I am writing this, that is CH3 dash bond CH, okay, double bond NH2. The positive charge gets here. Okay, therefore as far as mass to charge ratio is considered, it is to be what? That is equal to a 44 by the removal of one proton. Therefore this peak is also we are getting. Now the question arises that the peak intensity at which M by E ratio, that is equal to 30. Now my question is to you, how M minus 30, how we get the M by Z ratio is equal to 30. Okay, how M by Z ratio is going to get 30. Okay, let's stop. Now the question is arises that how will you get the peak at M by E is equal to 30. This question is solved by using the formula for this is to be. What is this formula? That is here we get molecular ion, how will you get the fixed at the M by E ratio equal to 30? Let us see here. If we remove, or remove this bond, which bond? The carbon-carbon bond in between first and second. That is this alpha bond. We get either M by E equal to 30. We can check here. In such a way that, which way? That is removal of a alkyl group as a radical group. Okay. Here H plus is removed as a radical bond. Okay. Therefore, we have to consider only fragments. Again, I am repeating to you that we have to consider only the cations in the mass spectroscopy, not all neutral fragments, not a radical. Therefore, we have to remove the radical in such a group alkyl that we get the M by E ratio is equal to what? That is equal to 30. Okay. Now, if we remove this CH3 as a radical, okay, what is the mass of CH3? That is M by E ratio is equal to what? 12 plus 3. 12 plus 3 means what? That is equal to remaining 15. Now, this 15, if we subtract from this 45, okay, we get how much quantity here? That is equal to a 31. Okay, that is our suggestion is a correct. Now we have to fragmentize this molecular ion in second way. This is the first, this is the second, this is the third way. In what way? A minus how much? 50. There is formation of a CH3 radical here. Now what are we have to get here? In this, we have to write here as this electron goes on here, this electron goes on here. Okay. Now, what is the remaining one? That is CH2 dot electron 1 and H here dot. Okay. Thus, there is a formation of these electrons from here. There is formation of CH2 double bond NH2. Okay. And here molecular ion. Whatever we get in the M by E ratio here, that is how much C? C is equal to 12, H is equal to 4, N is equal to what? 14. Okay. What is the remaining one? That is 16 plus 14 is the answer. Okay. In this way, you can analyze all the peaks that is in the amines clearly in the primary amine. Whatever be the group, primary amine is of CH2, NH2. Okay. All of you understand this? Now we will take for your simplicity the other examples. हे समान कळालंय का? Okay? जे आम्हाला स्थिती सोपा आहे बघा त्यासाठी. Now we will take the second example here. Second example given to you here. Just replacing the peaks.
From 8 ते 3:30.
8 ते 3:30. ठीक. आमचं टाइम होय. Now we are going to discuss the next example, that is a hexylamine. Hexylamine. Okay. What is hexylamine? When you are getting the hexylamine, the meaning of that nature of the compound is it is a N-hexylamine. N-hexylamine means what? Normal hexylamine means it is also an example of which either primary, secondary or tertiary primary. Okay. Now for that hexene, what? How many carbon atoms we have to draw here? Say 5, 6, 7. How many? Is equal to 6. Pentane, T for pentane. 6 for hexane. Okay. Therefore hexylamine we have to draw 6 carbon atoms here. How much? On this. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And from that we have to write our amido. Okay. Now just write the respective numbers of hydrogens to the spaces in order to complete the structure for the compound. Like this. In this way, you can write any organic compound with fulfilling only take precautions is that is the valency of carbon is equal to 4. Okay. Now in the condensed form, I can write here as CH3. How much times CH2? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. That is equal to what? CH2 5 times dot NH. Okay. What here? Now, first drop is what? First, we will make our steps as under. First is what? That is finding its molecular weight. Second is formation of molecular ion. Third is mass spectra. According to mass spectra, you have to fragmentize the molecule in such a way that you get the number of mass spectra in the MS. Okay, and just you have to fragmentize in this molecule either by use of any alkyl group, either by use of larger removal of larger alkyl group as a radical, which is the rule of a Stephenson's rule, or either by using the McLafferty rearrangement. But it is not a McLafferty rearrangement because this rearrangement will be possible for which compound? Carbonyl compounds. Here there is many carbonyl compounds? No. Therefore, in this way, that is like McLafferty rearrangement, you have to also carry out the reaction with this compound. So first one is that is the finding Q, that is the molecular weight of the compound. What is the molecular weight? One by one. You can see here how many carbon atoms, how many hydrogen atoms, how many nitrogen atoms. Nitrogen is equal to 1, hydrogen is equal to just count and then this is equal to 10. 10 plus 3, 3 plus 2, 10, 13, 15. Okay, 10. How many carbon atoms? This is 5 and this is 1. That is equal to 6. Now get the total as 12 into 6, 72, 15 into 1, 15 and 14 into 1, 14. Anybody remaining here? No. C6, C6, H, 10, 13, 15, okay, correct. And then 9. Okay, what is the total here? 5 plus 2, 7, 7 plus 4, 11, 1, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that is, what is the molecular weight of this compound? That is, the molecular weight of compound is equal to 1 kilo. Now you can easily say the second peak is arises like this ethylamide. In ethylamide, what is the molecular weight? 45. Okay, and we get again removal of a hydrogen. We get also peak at a 44 position. Now tell me, what is the second peak at which position? That is equal to a 100. Okay, just removing one of the hydrogen from the methylene group, we have to get the another peaks. So in this way, you can also realize this number of peaks. So therefore, possible number of peaks are 2. Whatever may be the other peaks we are getting here, just we have to explain this fragmentation pattern. Now see here, again I am solving this. That is CH3, CH2 5 times and NH2. Okay, MW is equal to 101. Here formation of bombardment of electrons with energy 70 electron volt. Here the formation of this molecular ion CH3, CH2. Here I am writing at formats in the changing the writing position, that is of CH2. Now to remove the species by means of the fragmentation, one of the electron gets positive. This is the formation of a molecular ion. Okay, molecular ion. MW is what? That is equal to 101. We are getting the peak at an hexahamide. At the points there are 3 peaks only. We are going to take 110. The first is 101 here. Second is due to 100, and last is due to the third. Okay, that is first is 101, 100, and here 30. Now, which peak is called as the base peak? You have already answered. The peak intensity at which much to charge ratio is highest one, that peak is called as a parent base peak ion. Now, in this example, this peak has the highest intensity, therefore it is called as a base peak. It is coloring all the aliphatic amines. The peak intensity, that is M by E ratio at 30, which gives the parent base ion peak. Okay. Now one by one we will calculate here. First, this is the molecular ion. This is the purple peak at the conjugal station. Now the removal of this here, I am writing this compound in this fashion in such a way that in order to remove one of the hydrogen, like the which ethylamide. Okay. Now, how will you remove here? First fragmentation is that is removal of the one of the hydrogen. That is a radical one. Okay. Now, how will you calculate here? Now we have to view this one. Okay, then one electron goes on here, one electron goes on here. While viewing any bond or fragmenting any bond, you have to draw the half-headed arrow. Okay. Now what happens? See here, there is a fragmentation like this. That is the formation of one radical here. What is the remaining one here? That is CH3. Okay. Now CH2 potens. Okay. Now just CH. Okay. One of the electrons goes from hydrogen side. One electron is remaining on carbon. So you can draw here one electron and here NH2. Understand all of you this part clearly? Okay. Now what happens? These electrons and these electrons. These electrons come on here. These electrons come on here. There is connection of the species. Like previous compound, same is the that is CH double bond is NH2. Okay. Now to calculate its M by V ratio. There is no necessity to calculate the M by ratio because what is the remaining is to be removing, that is one hydrogen. So just you have to write here whatever may be the M, have to write M minus 1. Okay, simple. Therefore M by V ratio is what? That is equal to 100. It is very simple to do. That is just by keeping the practice of already I am giving the carbonic compounds or dietic, coals, alkenes, then alkanes. If you are taking the practice, you can easily write down any fragmentation pattern for any of the amines. So amines is very simple for the fragmentation. Okay. Now this is the first, second fragmentation. This is the first. This is the second. Now what is the remaining one here? That is third peak is remaining one. Which position at M by A is equal to how much? 30. Now the question is arises in your mind. That is how 30 is arises. For that purpose, you have to simplify this CH2 dash 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 times. Okay. Now, how you can get this? Okay. Just I am writing here the compound in detail: CH3, CH2, 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 CH2. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again CH2. Okay. And for this molecular ion, I am writing here first. That is this compound. Okay, that is okay. Now we have to remove the species of alkyl group in such a way that is you can get how much of the compound having the base peak as a fragment ion equal to 30. And you can guess how much 30 is going to be. This CH3 is of how much? 15. C2H5 means what? C2H5 means what? 24 plus 5, that is equal to 29. This is the correct answer. Now you are coming to question that why madam is correct? This is not 29 because we have to start here. For that purpose we have to start here from here. Okay. If we have to start here from this point, you have to immediately remove this linkage as here, and by removing this as from here, you get the point as that is the removal of this C2H5. Now just by removing here or in this side, you can get whatever may be the hydrogens given to you that is equal to the peak is equal to 30. Okay. Now sorry, we have to get the peak at which position? 30. This is not 30 because this radical is equal to 30. So it is going to wrong. Therefore, we have to remove in such a way that is the answer should be is equal to a 30. Now suppose from this side. Okay. How much of the answer? That is equal to 12C H. How much? 4. N is equal to 4. 4 plus N is equal to 12. 12 plus 6. Now, so we must correct from this point. Okay. Not to this point because I am not considering this part. We have to consider only fragment part. I am here considering the radical part because it is wrong because we can't consider here in the mass spectroscopy as a radical part. So we are interested in a fragment that is cation. That is when you are molecule from this position, here you can get here the mass peak at this position. So simplify. Here this is the molecular ion. Molecular ion. From this, if you fragmentize this molecule, that is equal to what? That is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. C5. Okay. How much of hydrogen? 3 plus 2, 5, 7, 9, 11. Okay. Now C plus, we are writing minus C5, H11. Means what? That is whatever will be the molecular mass minus how much? 12 into 5, 60. 60 plus 11, that is equal to 17. M minus 17. That is, this is the writing language. Okay. What is the remaining one here? This is called as the radical one. That is CH3 here. Let us draw here as like this. CH3. How much times CH2? 3 times. Okay. CH2 3 times. Can't consider this as a 4 because these have a 1 electron. Okay. CH2 here. Okay. Dot. Okay. From this position also. Before starting this position, one question is that is either you can from here or either you can from here. Okay. There are two fragments here. CH2 dot plus what is the remaining one here? That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. CH2 dot and here CH2 dot NH. Okay. Now this electron goes on here. This electron goes on here. This is formed as a radical one. Okay. And first this is formed as a N by Z ratio. Calculate this. 12 plus how much? What is this? How much? That is equal to 15 plus how much? It is equal to 40. Okay. Now what is the remaining one here? That is CH2 and H2. NH2. Therefore here 14 plus 4. That is equal to 16 plus 14. That is equal to 30. Okay. Thus we have explained all the peaks. And as the peaks from this fragment, the pattern having the highest peak intensity, therefore this peak is called as a base peak. In this way, we can hear the fragmentation pattern for the amines also. That is in case of a aliphatic one. Now aromatic for the examples, you can try in your home. I'm giving you the example that is of this. I am just giving to you the hints of this. That is NH2. Okay. After getting this NH2, here you have to include this bond here on this. Just by remove this, just here I am writing in short here. Also calculate that is NH2 1 plus. Okay. Then you have to glue the bond in such a way that this bond goes on here. Therefore, there is formation of this NH2. Okay. Yes. Now, the meaning of this bond here you can remove as a CH double bond NH2. Okay. And thus by removing this CH and H2, and this is what the remaining portion you can analyze the fragmentation pattern for this aniline also. Okay. But this is of a complicated structure, so this is not present in your syllabus also. For your practice, you can do it also. Okay. Thus in this way, you can explain here fragmentation pattern for amines. Okay. Thank you.